So this is the macaroni and cheese that we made on our food truck. And since everybody's looking for a little bit of comfort right now, we thought we'd share this with you. So you start out by making bacon. Make a lot of it. You need an onion. Dice it small to fine. You need half a cup of all-purpose flour. You also need a quart of whole milk and maybe a little extra for thinning the sauce. Quarter cup of Dijon, a few dashes of Tabasco, I find that's the best one, and then about 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of pasta, along with 3 cups of shredded sharp cheddar, 2 cups of grated Fontina Jack or something really melty, 1.5 cups of grated Parmesan, and the secret ingredient, truffle oil. So when you get started, you want to leave most of that bacon grease from the bacon in that pan. Don't throw it out, because that's what you're going to cook the onions in. That's what makes this so delicious. It makes it very bacony and yummy. So you want to cook these onions for, 4 to 6 minutes until they're soft and aromatic. And you can see that they love taking that bath in all the bacon grease, right? So then once you've got the onions to the state that you want them in, you take that half cup of flour and you want to cook that, and you want to stir it a lot, and you're going to cook for about 3 minutes until the mixture looks sort of like wet sand. And sometimes you might need to add a little extra flour just to get it to where you want it to be. Now, it's cooked down, and we're going to add the Dijon. We're going to add the Tabasco, and that's kind of a taste thing. I mean, you don't really taste it after the recipe has cooked, but it definitely makes a difference. And you see how it starts thickening up there? That's exactly what you're looking for, because the next step is milk. So you want to put that in a little bit at a time. Put it in too much and it's just kind of a soupy, gooey mess. You want to get that milk up to heat. You don't want it to cool off everything in the pan. So if you need a little extra or a little less heat, adjust your flame right here. See how thick it is? That's exactly what you're going for. You're making the roux now. And oh hey, look how it is when you've added that quart of milk. It's the consistency of a kind of a thick sauce right now. And you want to simmer this, put it on low, simmer it till it's slightly thicker than heavy cream, about 6 to 8 more minutes. Then we start adding the cheesy goodness. Add a little bit at a time, maybe half of each of the cheeses, because you want to get it incorporated in and you want it to get melty. So we started with the cheddar. Turning it up because, adding all that cold cheese cools off the mixture and you want to keep it hot. Next, we used the Parmesan, and I like that shaved Parmesan. You can use the grated too, and if you grate your own, that's even better. And then we used Jack. Fontina's the cheese of choice, but you just want something that's really melty. And this is how you want it to look. Oh my gosh, yes. And then I'm putting in a little bit more milk because I want it to be slightly more liquidy. Liquidy, is that a word? Fluid. I need it to be a little more fluid. In the meantime, my trusty sous chef, Dave, is helping me boil the water. Now, I put in salt and I put in a little bit of olive oil. That helps your noodles to keep from sticking. Pour all those babies in, and you can use up to 2 pounds of pasta for this sauce because there's a lot of sauce. This one I actually had a little bit left over, which kind of makes me happy because then that means more mac and cheese later. Okay, once those guys are cooked, and you cook them about a minute less than what the box tells you to, because you want them al dente, because they're going to do a little bit more cooking once they get into the cheese sauce. So we drain the noodles. Now comes the favorite part, incorporating all that cheesy goodness into your cooked mac. Oh, yes. Oh, so good. Okay, stir that stuff around. Oh my gosh. Can you just kind of smell it? It smells like heaven. This is what I think heaven's going to smell like. Bacon and mac and cheese. Get it all mixed in there. So then you want to serve it right away. Find a small bowl, a big bowl, or a huge tub. Perhaps eat it straight out of that bowl, the big bowl. And then, of course, you want to top it with as much bacon as is humanly possible. Because bacon. I don't think I put enough bacon on there. But then, truffle oil. Truffle oil given to us by our friend Kim. Drizzle truffle oil on top of that. And you will see stars and angels and rainbows. And all sorts of amazing things will appear. Serve it and enjoy it. Here's the full directions that you can save. Maybe do a screenshot and enjoy cooking this. And again, when you make it, shoot a picture of it, or even maybe your little own video, and post it to our Facebook page at Get Gomez Homes on Facebook. I hope you really enjoy this. It's one of our favorite things in the whole world. Have a great day, you guys.